If you had to guess what the most profitable business on the planet is, you'd probably say Apple, Ferrari, or some oil giant. But let me tell you, none of them even come close. The company I'm going to talk to you about today has a net profit margin of around 50%. That means for every dollar that comes in, half of it is pure profit. And the most incredible thing is that you use this service practically every day, but you probably have no idea how it makes money every time you use it. And no, it's not a bank. It doesn't lend you money. It doesn't issue cards. And it doesn't charge you interest if you're late on your payments. Today on Rich and Vierte, we're going to hack Wall Street's brain. I'm going to take a deep dive and uncover the secret business behind Visa, the massive invisible digital infrastructure and highway that consistently dominates and controls the global economy, and exactly why its unique business model is one of the most incredibly efficient cash-generating machines ever created in history. Stick around until the end of the video, because understanding this will completely change the way you see business forever. Let's bust the first myth, because your financial education depends on this. Most people see the Visa logo on their debit or credit card and immediately assume, okay, Visa's the one lending me the money or keeping all my savings safe. That's where the confusion lies. Technically, Visa is a technology company and a payment processing network. It's your bank that's lending you the money. It's your bank that takes on the risk if you don't pay. It's your bank that charges you the corresponding interest if you use credit. So you might be asking yourself this question: what does Visa actually do? Well, Visa built a network called VisaLink. Picture it like this: an ultra-secret, massive digital highway that connects, in less than a second, 3 players. You as the consumer, the business where you're making a purchase, and both of your banks. Visa practically doesn't take on the credit risk of those transactions. Its only job is to move the information from that transaction securely, and it charges a fortune for that toll. I'm going to show you 3 sources of income, how Visa really makes money. This is where we get into all those real facts that we love and are passionate about on this channel. Visa doesn't charge just one fee. I'm telling you, it doesn't charge a flat fee. Its revenue model is divided into 3 fundamental pillars that make it a true money printing machine. First, service fees, or what in English is called service revenues. Visa charges banks simply for the right to use its brand and network, based on the total volume of money that moves through it. In other words, the higher the inflation and the more people spend with cards around the world, the more money Visa automatically makes. Second, data processing fees. Every single time you use your physical card at a payment terminal, or click a digital buy button online, or anywhere else for that matter, Visa charges a tiny processing fee to authorize, to settle, and to record that specific individual transaction in their system. Of course, we're talking about just a few cents, sure, but when you multiply that by the more than 200 billion transactions they process each year, man, do the math. Third, international transactions. If for any reason you travel abroad or shop on a website in another currency, Visa is definitely going to charge you a fee for currency exchange and cross-border processing. This is their most profitable pillar. Now, I know you might be wondering, Richie, if this is such a good business, a wonderful and lucrative business, why doesn't another company come in and compete with them? Well, this is where the financial concept that Warren Buffett calls the economic moat comes in. Visa's competitive advantage is so incredibly massive that it's almost indestructible. Visa's network operates in more than 200 countries and is accepted at over 100 million merchants worldwide. Listen, bro, for any ambitious new competitor to even attempt to try to dethrone them, first, they would have to successfully convince billions of individual people all over the world to start using their brand new card, while at the exact same time, they would also need to focus on convincing millions of different businesses to install expensive new terminals just to accept it. This is what's called the network effect. Merchants accept Visa because all the customers have it. In turn, customers want Visa because all the merchants accept it. It's a perfect circle that automatically blocks out any competition and allows Visa and its eternal rival, MasterCard, to run a practically bulletproof duopoly. And here's the most impressive part. Every time a new person gets a Visa card, the network becomes more valuable. And every time a new merchant starts accepting it, the network gets even stronger. That means Visa grows because millions of people keep using Visa. It simply doesn't need to convince the world to change its daily habits. The world already works for it. The truly profound and essential lesson that we can all learn from highly successful global enterprises such as Visa serves as a fundamental and timeless golden rule for any aspiring entrepreneur or seasoned investor. In times of a gold rush, don't look for gold. Sell the shovels, brother. Visa didn't need to become a restaurant, an airline, or an online clothing store to benefit from the global commerce boom. They simply built a technological infrastructure that every other business needs in order to sell, in order to operate. It doesn't matter if one clothing store goes out of business and a new one is opening its doors. Both are going to need their customers to pay with a card, and that's where Visa is, collecting its toll. They're simply the owners of the system. The next time you pay for a coffee with a card or with your phone, remember something. Maybe the most profitable business in that transaction wasn't the coffee shop or the bank. It was the company that built the highway your money traveled on. This is one of the most important lessons in big business. The biggest winners aren't always the ones selling the product. Many times, they're the ones who build the infrastructure that everyone needs to operate. If you've been enjoying these videos about the world of companies, global business, and smart investing, it would be greatly appreciated if you could make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends. That way, we can reach a lot more people who might find this helpful. Please let me know down in the comments section which specific company you would like us to analyze for you next. See you in the next video, guys.